My man's Travis, man. You just turned $5 into almost 500K. I round up. I don't know about you, but I like to round up. How are we feeling this morning, the day after we just hit big?
A little tired. There wasn't much sleeping going on. My wife basically told me to go hang out with my brothers to celebrate it because she didn't want me yelling all over the house. So that's what you saw in the video is my younger brothers celebrating with me. So it was amazing. I've obviously nobody hits anything like this usually. It's a once in a lifetime. You see a couple of these in your lifetime, so I can't even put it into words, honestly.
Man, my man's speechless. I'd be speechless as well. But let's get into the weeds of it, bro. Before this win, what was the biggest betting win you had?
Yeah, a few years ago, I had one where I put $50 down, and it hit for 15,000. That was I was gonna go back and look, but it was a while back. But it was like 5 teams. I hit the spread, and then I had Carson Wentz to be the first touchdown scorer in a game against the Giants. So those first touchdowns when a quarterback hits, they're like plus 2,000, plus 2,500 alone. Yeah. So that was my best hit before today, or before yesterday.
So 15,000 compared to 500,000. I guess the question is, let's compare.
Yeah.
What did you do when you first won the 15,000 compared to what are you going to do since you won the 500,000? The first thing you've done.
Yeah. So the 15,000, that was closer to when my wife and I were getting married. So that went to a lot of bills at that time. So that helped a lot. But you can't even compare the two because this is more life-changing at this point. Like, we have student loans that can get paid. You have car payments that can get paid. You can start saving money for retirement and investing for your family and everything. So even though they hit you with that 30% tax off the top before you even see your money, it's still, you can't compare the two. Honestly, first things that I'm doing is looking to call my accountant in a little bit. I don't know if you saw one of the articles, they called me out on my LinkedIn that I'm a financial advisor. So I pretty much can handle the money and figure out what to do with it. But my accountant still needs to know what's going on.
All right, so there were waves. There were waves going around the internet about the ticket being fake because of a comma missing after Isaiah Pacheco. What do you have to say to the people who thought that the ticket was fake and that you were working for DraftKings, apparently?
Yeah, so I don't know how that happened because I have the screenshot right here. I'll share it with you on my phone. And that doesn't look like the same screenshot I have because mine, it shows a comma. So like if you can see there
it is.
It's
the comma after Pacheco.
So it's funny. You're always going to have people that are going to say stuff like that's fake. But honestly, it's been so much love. I have thousands of requests on Instagram. Everyone messaging me with positivity. That I saw so many things like, I don't even know this guy, and I couldn't be happier right now. And so it was cool to see that.
But the biggest question of it all, are we rolling anything over next week? Do you have another touchdown parlay in mind?
I can't disappoint the public. I will pull something together. Now, funny enough, we talked about doing parlays earlier. I've been doing plenty of parlays, just like every other guy around my age, trying to just put a little bit of money and hitting it huge like this. But most of the time, it's either I'll pick a spread on every game and try and hit the spreads for the week, or I was always doing either 3 or 4 players trying to get the first touchdown of a game and try to hit big that way. This was only the second time I had ever done a anytime touchdown parlay. Last week was the first time I hit like half of them, and this was the second time I ever put one together. So my batting average is pretty high.
He's hitting 500, bro. You gotta give it another crack.
Yeah. No, I'm probably gonna figure out how to do some content on the page now, and start sharing some content for everybody to see. Everyone's asking me for picks now, so I'll put it out there for the public to satisfy everybody.
Last question, bro. Yep. Any future bets you have either active or anything you're thinking about down the road? I know I saw you before. I feel like you had a ticket that was going to hit. I forget the specifics, but I remember you had a ticket that was going to hit. So I guess my question is do you have anything else? Do you have any future bets you have going, or are you thinking about anything or rolling this money over into something?
Yeah. I always try and do some futures bets. Trying to get into the account now to share with you some specifics. I have the 49ers to beat the Bills in the Super Bowl. That's plus 2,800.
I'm a big nine.
And then I have two others. They kind of overlap a little bit, but I have the 49ers to win the Super Bowl, Milwaukee Bucks to win the NBA, Golden Knights to win in hockey, Kansas to win in the NCAA, and then Michigan to win the Natty in a couple of weeks. Big Michigan fan. Me and my best friend I live in New Jersey, so funny enough, me and my best friend are both Michigan fans, and we went out to see Michigan Ohio State a few weeks ago for our first ever trip to Ann Arbor. So I gotta show my guys at Michigan some love in the parlay.
I appreciate you, bro. Well, Travis, man, you are a legend. You are a living legend. You just turned $5 into almost 500K. That is legendary, my guy. I wish you all the best, and go hit up that financial dude. Go tap in with the financial dude.
Thanks, Greg. I appreciate it.